been there 19 years. I remember the day that I walked through the door. I remember the bus used to come pick up the kids out there in Jonesboro South. Mary, the one that just lost her son, was my nephew, was my sister-in-law. I used to hang around out there all the time. That bus come out there, and Adam said, "When you going to church with us?" I said, "I'm coming." I didn't want to get on that bus. Still messing around. And one day, through the week, I got tired. Just sick and tired. And I walked through that side door. And nobody carried me, nobody called me, and I went through that door. And I said, I need to speak with the pastor there. Didn't really know Alfred was the pastor there. I just thought it was the bus driver. Drive that bus. Out there picking up a kid. I got in there. I said, "I'm tired." I remember just like it was yesterday. And he said, "What can I do?" I said, "I'm just tired. I'm ready." "All right, you're in the right place." All right, he got that Bible. He started talking, and I can remember it was yesterday. And he brought that Bible, and we talked and we talked. "You're serious about everything? You can do it right now." Wasn't ready. Kind of scared. I was scared. And I really didn't know which way to go and what to do. Went to church that Sunday. Kept going and kept going. Something got to be done. I went ahead and got baptized. My husband, I was married, was home, and he was an alcoholic. I couldn't say on Sunday that I was going to church and didn't go back home and tell him what went on at church. I had to have the ears open. He thought I was probably over Jonesboro South, and I was at church. So I had to do on Sunday afternoon to tell him what the preacher said and what went on at church. Down there was struggle. Got tired of that. I says, "Why don't you come on and go to church with me?" "Oh, I'm not going. Well, I kept the faith and I kept going. I got baptized. I'm fighting this. Amen. And he got sick. And he was terminally ill. That Saturday morning, I never will forget, he looked up in the ceiling and I saw, "Oh, I don't know, what am I going to do?" I went to the church. I said, "Alfred, somebody needs to go to the church and go to the hospital and talk with my husband." I said, and I was afraid he'd come throw him out. I was so afraid that day. Alfred and went. We had some college students that came from one that comes during the summer. They came up there, and Alfred and the kids come. And back in that day, they had the 2 beds in the room there at the Grady. Alfred and walked through that door, and he said, I said, "How you doing? We come here to pray for you and pray with you." He says, "I want to be baptized." I thought, oh my God. We screamed, we hollered, and I said, "Right now." He did all he could do to try to baptize him right there in the hospital. He had tubes going everywhere in him. Everywhere. Some would say okay, some say no. Some said okay, some said no. After I said, "I tell you what, we didn't have a cell phone and all that. Diane, I tell you, when he leaves this hospital, don't go home." I said, "I won't." Stopped on the side of the road. It was 2 days later, they made him go home. Stopped on the side of the road. Alfred was getting ready to go home. Meet me at Greenbrier. We didn't have a baptism pool back there. We met him at Greenbrier, stopped and got some surgical tape, taped him up. I had Sherilyn and a few more people there. Little Johnny was there. Still got the picture. video. Baptized him with his clothes on, put him in the chair. We had some brothers there. It was pouring down raining that day. Wrapped him up, took him home all wet and everything. He never coughed, sneezed, or nothing. Carried him home, got better. God gave him second chance, whole month. Started coming to church, opening the door for me. I was scared. Good night, daughter. Good night, baby. Never heard that. All I heard was abusive language. God gave me a brand new husband before he took him home. Didn't really want him to go home. I thank God for Lakewood today, where I am. This is my pastor. I love him. That's his wife right there. I love her. These are my family.